short lecture today, you will find out what cyberpunk is, and also you will learn more about the specific characteristics of this genre. So, what is cyberpunk? Cyberpunk is a subgenre of sci-fi, and it has specific characteristics, which makes it a little bit different from all other sci-fi works which we read and watched in this class during the semester. So first of all, one of the main characteristics is that this genre, this subgenre, focuses on advanced technology. So it talks about computers and internet and different high tech equipment, and all the events in this genre are set in a modern setting. Secondly, this specific subgenre is dealing with the darker side of the human society. So very often it reveals the ills and the weaknesses of individual characters, but it also reveals the problems of the society in general, and also the focus on the negative impact of industries and major corporations. So this subgenre of sci-fi, cyberpunk, um, dates back to the late 1970s, 70s and early 1980s, and it was related to the flourishing of this new field in sciences, computer science. That's when we have our first computers, personal computers being developed, and this term cyberpunk is always associated with such author as William Gibson, and among his famous works is Necromancer. So unofficially, he is considered to be the father or the creator of cyberpunk, and he brought this subgenre into the popular culture, and it made the genre very popular with the audience. So, what are the characteristics of cyberpunk literature, for example? So as I said, it reveals all these dark sides of the society. So, of course, it very often criticizes capitalist values and the impact, the negative impact of global corporations. Therefore, it also focuses on the challenges which the government poses to the society. So there is always disappointment with the government and distrust of the government. Because of these suspicion moods in cyberpunk, our characters are very rebellious types. They try to fight the system. They try to change the society around them. How do they do this? Very often they do this through the use of modern technology. So many events in cyberpunk literature as well as in film take place in the cyberspace, in the digital space, and it is the network and the internet becomes one of the main spaces for people's interaction, and very often the realities between the reality and the virtual reality are erased. So, for example, Matrix is a good example of this. Um, However, there is also something interesting about cyberpunk. It's not just a sci-fi genre. It has a lot of elements of hardboiled detective stories, of film noir. So it's very often includes the investigation, and the main characters are trying to find out um, the who has committed the crime. They try to solve the crime, and very often this cyberpunk genre includes video gaming stylistics in terms of, especially if it is in visual text. And as I said, very often this genre focuses on the breakdown of the social order. So finally, the characters. One of the most important characteristics of this genre, in addition to having these rebellious characters, we have special characters who are cyborgs. Cyborgs means cybernetic organism. It means that the biological, the human part is blended in with the machine or the computer part. So it originally coined by this term cyber coined by Manfred Kleins and Nathan Klein in Cyborgs and Space, a 1960 article about space travel. And there are different films and literature. So we have, for example, um, Philip Dick's short stories, which also have cybers. We have Terminator, famous example of cyber. Robocop. Also, these are all cyber. It's when we have human beings blend with machine. And cybers very often look like people, but for example, they have integrated computer system in their brain, and their abilities exceed regular human abilities. So what these are the main characteristics of our cyberpunk genre. So hope